Hello and welcome to a new video. I thought today I would talk about some of the books on my fall TBR. A lot of these books are just going to overlap. Well, I chose new books, but a lot of the books on my fall TBR are just in the fantasy TBR I made a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago because I'm actually in a fantasy mood for once, so that's surprising. But I tried to pull a collection of books that I am interested in reading right now. Some are fantasy, some are not, but let's get into it. First, one of the non-fantasy books. This is Don't Want You Like a Best Friend by Emma L. Alban. This is a historical romance. It is actually a sapphic historical romance, which I don't think I've read before, so I'm very excited to give this one a try. Not like I don't love the cartoon covers for historical. I love a cinch cover, what can I say? But I believe this is a Taylor Swift lyric, so really I can't fault them for anything in this book. I'm interested to give it a try. I have heard mixed reviews. I've heard people love this book and I've heard people hate this book, but I am excited to give it a try regardless. I think it's going to be a fun read, and I always love historical romance, so I'm very interested to see where this goes. But this follows characters in 1857. This font is so tiny on the back. Where they are two characters who I believe are like best friends, and they're trying to find husbands, but neither of them really want that, and I'm sure hatch some sort of scheme. So I'm excited to give it a try, and it is really just a very pretty book. And like I said, I've heard good things, I've heard bad things, but I'm interested to see what I think of it. Next, another magical vibes book, and that is Remedial Magic by Melissa Marr. This is also sapphic, so really all of these could work for Sapphic September if you're participating in that. But this is a witch type book. It is about a girl who works at a library. She's cozy, she's comfy, just living her life, and she meets this woman who ends up being a witch and takes her to this magical witch land, and they have to work together to save this alternate dimension witch land, however the magic in that works. And in that, the main character Ellie discovers some of her powers of her own, so I'm very excited. I just adore this cozy cover. It's got deckled edges, like it just looks like a really cozy, fun, witchy book, and I love a witchy book, so very excited to give this a try. Next, this was a recent buy. I have A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee, another witchy book. This is about characters who go to a magical boarding school. Well, it's a boarding school that I think they are going to discover is magical, or at least used to be magical. It's about a girl who is being haunted by ghosts, and they are telling her all these secrets about witchiness, and I can only presume she will discover some witchiness of her own. So I am very excited to get into this. This was a cover buy, I won't lie. It's so beautiful, and I feel like this is a year or two, a couple years old. I'm not sure when it came out. Yeah, 2021. Oh, and for coffee stained girls in libraries, that's literally me. So this came out a couple years ago, and I feel like it was really, really popular when it came out, and I kind of just like missed the hype train, but I am very excited to give it a try. I think it's going to be really, really good. I don't know a lot about it past that it is witchy and a boarding school and just like magical and fun, but I feel like the vibes will really be there, so I am excited to give it a try. Next, another book I hauled recently, that is Black Widow Forever Read by Margaret Stohl. This is one of the like Marvel retelling novels following Natasha when she is younger and still working for the Red Room when she's a teenager. And so I'm just very interested to get into some more of like Black Widow lore. She's one of those characters that, like a lot of the Marvel characters, you see their origin, you see them coming into their powers, into their character, but Black Widow, she has decades of experience in this world before you ever even meet her on screen. So I'm very interested to catch even a glimpse of what that history is. So I think it'll be really fun, and I think just letting like a YA author, like a popular author, kind of give their own spin on a character that's already known, I think is such an interesting idea. And I've bought other books like this, like the Wonder Woman one, but never been as compelled to read those because like Black Widow is really a character I care a lot more about. So I think I will read this one sooner rather than later. And it's a really cool cover. So I'm excited to give this one a try. Next, I know this is a Christmas book, but I don't know if I'll be able to wait till Christmas to read it. We'll see. That is Nick and Noelle's Christmas Playlist by Cody Hall. This is a book that follows Nick Winter. I mean, the names alone are so good. Nick Winter and, what is her name? Noelle Carter. I mean, the Christmas vibes are just 10 out of 10. But anyway, he's supposed to be spending his holiday with his longtime girlfriend, but she cheats on him and they break up. And so he goes home to spend time with his best friend at a Christmas tree farm that her family owns. And I can only presume begin to fall in love. And so it's friends to lovers, it's a Christmas tree farm, it's holiday vibes. I'm very, very much looking forward to this, which is why I think I won't be able to hold off until Christmas season. I'll probably read it in the fall. And I know that this author has other books, and I think the other ones are also Christmas, but I'm not sure. Oh my god, there is actually a playlist in the back. And I love that. I don't know all of these songs. I actually don't know a lot of these songs. Some of these I don't even like. The Best Day by Taylor Swift. She must have a really good moment with her mom in this book, I guess. The Lion King, I Just Can't Wait to Be King. Can't wait for the context of that one. Oh, there are quite a few Christmas songs on this. AC/DC's You Shook Me All Night Long. I think I can guess the context of that. Hands to Myself by Selena Gomez. Oh my god, I love that song. Okay. Rewrite the Stars from The Greatest Showman. That's all I need to know, frankly. Like, I literally was just saying the other day, I need a book with those exact vibes. So I guess we'll find out if these are those exact vibes. So very, very excited for that one. Next, I have The Blackbird Oracle by Deborah Harkness. This is a book I recently bought because it recently came out, I think last month, or maybe in July. I'm losing time, but I am so excited for this one. This is the 5th book in the A Discovery of Witches series. That it was originally a trilogy, and then she added Marcus's book, and now she's added this book, and I'm so glad she did because I know there is a lot more that we can address. I am so excited. If you don't know, A Discovery of Witches is a series about a world in which witches, demons, and vampires are real, and they are all fighting for power, of course, and they have spent the first part of the series trying to find out what's going on with creatures, why their power seems to be dying out. They're trying to answer their questions of origin. Where did they come from? Where did their powers come from? All of that. And we have Diana Bishop, who falls in love with my love, Marcus de Clermont. She is a witch, he is a vampire, and they are both brought into each other's worlds as they try and solve the mysteries of what's going on, and just fall in love. And I love them so much. I love this series. I love the show, and I cannot wait to read this. I also am like just kind of pacing myself because I know there will be a giant hole in my heart when I finish this. I also have thought about listening to it because I listened to Marcus's book and I really enjoyed the narrator, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll read it or listen, but I'm very, very, very excited for this one. I think it'll be great and it'll probably destroy me. Next, while in my head fall is very like fantasy, and I am in the mood for fantasy, like I said, I do want to kind of pick a variety of genres, so I have a couple more historical romances that I would like to get to. The next time I'm in a mood for historical romance, I think this is the series I want to start. This is The Brazen and the Beast, or Wicked and the Wallflower. I don't know which. It's the Bare Knuckle Bastards books by Sarah MacLean is the actual title. I don't know how many are in there, but these are the 3 that I have, and I believe this is book 1, 2, and 3. Book 1, book 2, and book 3. Yeah, so we have Wicked and the Wallflower. Let's take a moment for the step back. Gorgeous, love it. And then we have Brazen and the Beast. That step back's actually really good. Love him. And then Daring and the Duke. Don't love the yellow, but it is what it is. I think I think these are all retellings. I'm actually not sure. I just have heard endless good things about Sarah McLean, and I've actually never read one of her books, so I think next time I want to read historical, this is like towards the top of my list of books that I want to read, because I've literally never heard a bad thing about a Sarah McLean book. Like, everyone loves her. She's just like a historical romance staple, and I haven't read one of her books yet. So well, I'll just talk about what the first one's about. This is a woman. She says, when a mysterious stranger finds her way into her bedchamber and offers his help in landing a husband, Lady Felicity Faircloth agrees to his suspicious terms. That's crazy. On one condition, she's seen enough of this world to believe in passion and won't accept a marriage without it. And so she is like a wallflower, and he is the bastard son of a duke and king of London's dark streets. Is his name Devil, or is his... What is his name? I'm confused. Is his name literally just Devil? I'm confused. Or is that his nickname? Anyway, Devil has spent a lifetime wielding power and seizing opportunity. The spinster wallflower is everything he needs to exact a revenge plan. I always love a revenge plan in these books. They're always so just silly in a fun way. But yeah, so I'm gonna assume he's gonna help her to find a husband, but really he's got this ulterior motive, and then they're going to fall in love. She's going to find out about the ulterior motive, but then he's going to realize he loves her, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to eat up every moment, even though I just probably guessed the plot. I don't care, because I'm going to love it. I do hope he has a different name than just Devil, though. Like, no, the first taste of Devil had ever had. Yeah, he's got to have a first name at any point. And then she kissed him. Anyway, this font's really tiny. It's kind of upsetting, but like, he's got to have a name. We can't just call him Devil the entire book. That's a little psychotic, but whatever. I'm very excited. And then these two, I think these are all Wallflower like vibes of the books. This one is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, if I'm guessing. Brazen and the Beast. She's a wallflower spinster. He's known as Beast. None of them have names? What's going on here? No, he has a name. His name's Ewan. Okay, that's normal. Oh, and his name is Wit. He's just known as Beast. Well, how come he gets a name and he gets a name, but he doesn't get a name? Well, I'll report back and tell you if he ever gets a real name. But anyway, that is my TBR, books I'm looking forward to. I hope you enjoyed. I upload every Sunday. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!